Welcome, your 2025 San Francisco 49ers.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
So although his rookie season didn't go exactly according to plan, the best thing that happened, Mike, was he started all 17 games. And I know there were some ups and some downs. He's got a new regime now, new stability, new head coach. And I think it's going to allow all of his physical talent we saw coming out of college that made Caleb Williams the #1 overall pick.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
I don't know if you saw it, Mike, but as the quarterback was taking the field, he took an extra couple seconds to thank his defense as they made their way to the sideline. Not only giving him the ball, but giving him the ball on what is a short field. Now, can he lead this offense and take advantage of the takeaway? You get a gift to start the game. Now you got to come away with points, and ideally, you want to come away with a touchdown.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Gervon Dexter in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is caught. Hendrick scored. Touchdown, San Francisco. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And let's give him about 4 on that one. D. Winters there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing to someone with his length, Mike, there's a lot of benefits. The catch radius, the ability to adjust to an off-target throw. But you have to also look at the other side of the coin there. For these defenses, those bigger, extended bodies, that's just a lot big target to go after and hit. So they're able to take advantage of it here. So I promise you, that receiver gets back into the huddle. He's telling his quarterback, hey, man, bring that ball down. I'm happy to go fight and compete for the ball, but you've got to protect me. A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The 49ers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearson. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is what they call an angle route, and what's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
This one complete to Bourne. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's 3rd and 4. Back to the air is Purdy. That's caught by Bourne. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0.
Bears nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. He'll get this out wide.
Complete to Olahale Zacchaeus. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Swift. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And this is third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on 3rd down.
Purdy on 1st down. That's caught by McCaffrey.
Purdy's pass complete to Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Duvernay to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's taken down on what should be The final play of this first quarter.
Brings up second and...
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. From the 41, here's second down and 3. As we are ready to get back underway. And we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. But once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's first and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
And this is third down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
49ers offense ready to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Gordon on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4. One of the tight ends motions right. They run once more with McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's third and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get forward for about a yard. D. Winters there to bring him down.
D. Winters on the stop. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
It's a gain of 6.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
D. Winters on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Give up the middle with Swift. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears get their first point to the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers offense ready to get back at it. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll send a tight end in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Kittle is the man in motion. 3rd down. Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Not even a play? Ridiculous! Take him out! What are you doing? No, do something! Come on! Teamwork!
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. On comes Thomas Morstead as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. To throw is Williams. He'll step up and run this. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
Over the middle, that's Komet. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch. These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league, and what it does is It creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Complete to DeAndre Swift. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. Williams to the air once more. Trying to set the tight end screen there, but that winds up incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Another Bears first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Bears.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
17-yard line.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jalen Johnson up front his corner spot to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, 49ers.
10 yards. And a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Kittle is the man in motion. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And At this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers extend it to a 21-6 advantage. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Swift. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it's going to be 4th down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Niners offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A give for McCaffrey running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Open man, tight end Jake Tondres. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, 49ers.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. LeBear's offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
The 44-yard line.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Johnson on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's McCaffrey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And the 49ers.
That is a big gain for the 49ers.
1st and goal at the
37
1-yard line.
yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. McCaffrey. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Certain guys just have a knack for finding the ball. In a lot of ways, Mike, you can't even really coach it. We've seen him do it all throughout this game today. Fumble recovery, sack. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets his hand on another one and comes down with a pick.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man, and that's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the Bears first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze.
Complete to number 15, Ron Odunze. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
2nd and inches. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Williams. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he will score! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Go, take it to the house.
So here's Brock Purdy, and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And a good run there. That'll get him 5 yards. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
2nd and 5 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
Don't let him rest. Go time. Come on.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
32-yard line.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago.
Brings up
Talk
third
things
and
over
2.
before third down. will try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Purdy down to a knee. That should be the final snap of this game. So a win here for the 49ers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. But in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.